I don't think the union should take any view on this apart from to unreservedly welcome the clarification. We all have a sex, we all have sexed bodies, and we all have sex-based rights which are important to us. And one category who have been very much ignored in this are trans men. Now, the Supreme Court only had two options. They either ruled that sex-based rights were based on sex, or that sex-based rights were based on gender. Now, if they had ruled that, you can't have a pick and mix for what best suits you, if they had ruled that sex-based rights meant gender, then trans men would have lost the right to use female toilets, female changing rooms, female NHS wards, to be placed in a female prison, and to enter female sporting competitions. Now, I'm sure a lot of you have got involvement with the trans community, so you should be aware that the majority of trans men are relatively young. The majority of them are recognisably female. They also have female bodies, so they have the same issues, periods, pregnancy, that other women have. And basically, it would have been a complete disaster for these young people if they had lost their sex-based rights. Because, like I say, you can't pick and mix. It's either sex or gender. Now, I agree that there are some people who have been living in a particular way who it's not going to work for. And I am equally sympathetic to them. But going forward, we should have the conversation that we should have been having for the past 10 years, which is how do we accommodate people kindly and fairly who have gender dysphoria without impinging on the rights of others, rather than a dishonest conversation where you take as a starting point the fact that this male person has suddenly become female, and that nobody is allowed to have an honest conversation about what the risks might be to others of treating them as female in particular circumstances, such as on a rugby team or in a mental health ward. And I mean, there was a case from Germany where a